Good, thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior summer forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. And this is the video forecast discussion and the weekend, the 27th of June, 2014. Winds have veered to the northeast now as a trough or backdoor cold front, if you will, moved through the region overnight last night into our dew points. We do find the winds have changed and therefore the air temperatures are still modifying in the lower 70s across the region this morning, and the dew points are in the low to mid 60s, so we have quite a bit of cloud cover across the region, mostly of the low variety. Morning visible pass of the satellite this morning shows the lower cloud deck across the region. It's broken in some regions as well, so there's some patches of clearing and some patches of overcast conditions this morning. The satellite looks relatively dry from the water vapor channel across the region as high pressure builds over the top of us, and there's little precipitation. Any shower activity is now well off the coast. It was isolated and scattered. Morning surface chart from Digital Atmosphere and WeatherRoanoke.com shows the backdoor cold front, or trough line, if you will, making its way now through the Delmarva region, where the air mass behind it is a marine air mass, and this is bringing in cooler and chillier air from off the ocean, but it's modified summer-like conditions. Morning Google Streamline Analysis, Surface Analysis, or Surface Analysis this morning shows our backdoor cold front or trough line making its way through the Delmarva right now, where the winds are onshore. They're more northerly across interior Pennsylvania, and this is just about where and how far south and west this trough line is going to get. As it begins to dissipate, high pressure will begin to build in across the forecast region as this area exits, and the winds will begin to veer around once again over the next 24 hours. Pollen counts will remain on the low to moderate side through early next week, and grasses are the main predominant pollens. On the aviational deck this morning, a few areas reporting marginal VFR conditions, and that will be scattered to broken clouds at or about 5,000 feet and a light northwest wind. Subsequent to the backdoor cold front, and wind shift to the northeast with a few gusts up to 15 to 20 knots. Ceilings at about 500 to 1,500 feet arrive from the northeast, as they've been doing. And then the ceilings will lift during the midday and probably dissipate considerably during the afternoon, with the northeast wind gusting to about 15 knots. In the morning, turns east to southeast during the afternoon. Chance of a shower in the vicinity of Allentown and Reading during the afternoon. Confidence in shower occurrence is below average. During tonight, VFR may degrade to patchy IFR conditions and fog and stratus. After midnight, and broken ceilings at about 5,000 feet. If they do develop, light east to south wind. Uncertainty on the visibility restriction. Outlook for Saturday through Tuesday, basically VFR conditions, chances of afternoon showers and thunderstorms with local MVFR to IFR conditions possible. Sunday could end up being one of the driest days. Sorry about the allergies, folks. Temperature right now at Newark, 71, dew point 63, humidity 76%, and we are MVFR conditions right now with ceilings at 1,900 feet. In Philadelphia, right now we have MVFR ceilings at 1,400 feet as well. Temperature 72, dew point 63, humidity 73%. Morning run of the NAMWRF composite reflectivity forecast from Penn State's eWall site shows the low clouds scattering out of the area during the afternoon with plenty of sunshine, a light east to south wind overspreading the region, some cumulus development across the region. Any spotty outlier shower will be restricted to western sections away from most of our forecast region. Most of the sky should be generally partly sunny, and the temperatures will be either side of 80 interior sections, a little cooler right along the beach with the onshore flow. Generally scattered to high level clouds during tonight, and tomorrow is going to be another nice day. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow, a few high cirrus clouds scattered across the region, and this would be for Saturday afternoon and into Sunday as well, with generally high pressure in control. Going to the beach today, mostly cloudy until around 4, then mostly sunny. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s. It's going to be a nice day overall. East winds at 10 to 15. That's if you're not looking for a suntan, but if you are still through those clouds, we can still get strong UVI indexes around 9, so do wear sunscreen still, even though the clouds are shrouding out the sun at times during today. East winds at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, and surf temperatures in the middle 60s to lower 70s right now. There is a moderate risk of rip currents. Never swim alone. Always use a flotation device and swim in guarded areas. There is no lightning threat for the region today, and the next high tide at Atlantic City will be at 8:18. Not so sure if the microphone just cut out on that last segment there. I apologize about that. Moving into the future, here's the GFS forecast going into motion here. High pressure building over the region during today, tonight, tomorrow, and over the weekend. Most of the shower activity will be confined to our south and west. These are diurnally driven, so they're not going to be painted here in all regions all over the place as high pressure is in control and builds across the region right through the weekend. The air mass begins to modify and become warmer and more humid as we head through Sunday and Monday, and this is the result of the building ridge aloft around the mid-Atlantic and eastern United States coast at the same time as our surface high pressure system is anchored over the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. And we're expecting mostly a dry weekend. We can have some scattered showers and thunderstorms by the time we get into early next week as a result of this deep low pressure system south of Hudson's Bay, Canada, driving a strong cold front through the region. The cold front will be slow to move into the region, and as such, we could find a prefrontal trough during Tuesday or even Wednesday, touching off some showers and thunderstorms. They'll be isolated to scattered. A better chance for those will be during the day on Wednesday, particularly Wednesday evening and early Thursday morning, as the front is parallel to the upper flow, so it's going to be slow to move through the region. We could have waves of low pressure along the front. Showers and thunderstorms become a threat too as we head into the early stages of the July 4th weekend, and it looks like it's going to clear out just in time with convergence here between the polar stream and height falls. The height rise is here flattening out a little bit as high pressure builds once again across the region, and that means nice weather is setting up for the 4th of July weekend across our entire region. But we do have to watch out for this disturbance here in the upper level flow just to our west. This could initiate some showers or even thunderstorm activity across the region as we head into July 6th. And then it could end as a rainy note as this area of low pressure and cold front move through the region once again under this vast, fast moving polar flow. So you make it a good weekend out there, everybody, and we'll be back at bright and early on Monday morning. For Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Have a great weekend.